What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So in this video, we're going to talk about something very interesting. First of all, my shirt. I know you guys see it. I'm transparent today. I'm a little more transparent than I usually am, and that's because I'm wearing a yellow shirt. So I don't know what's going on with the green screen, but it picks up blues and yellows, just weird. But we need to talk about Shibarium. This is something that's a big topic right now because the AMA was sort of eye-opening for a lot of people, and they didn't get that information that you would see a brand new token or something new to the ecosystem that's added as that form of technically a migration. So this is something that has been, flooding my DMs, and people have been asking me, hey, what's your opinion on this? Because it's definitely a big deal. And most people know that I am not for any migration. I don't care if you're talking about Vault Inu. I don't care if you're talking about, Safe Moon, whatever the position is. Migrations have not gone well, and I will explain why. So guys, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you guys check out some of those links down below. It does help out the channel quite a bit. So when it comes to this overall situation, you know what? Before I get into that, guys, we have a Discord group. We have a Shiba Inu Discord group that we created. If you guys want to join that, the link is down there in the description. It should be the first link in the description where you can join that and just discuss. You can definitely contact me. I try to answer every single DM that I get. So if you contact me directly and ask me questions, I can answer them as long as I do have the answers. But that link is down there in the description. But what we need to talk about here is it's just gonna be me and you. We're just gonna talk about this, on the screen here. Shibarium, as we looked at it in the past, it was supposed to be something absolutely big. And I think it still will be big because it will kind of be a turning point to say what the ecosystem is all about. Because from the AMA, from their own words, they said anybody can build an ecosystem around SHIB. So that makes me think that SHIB is not the ecosystem there. SHIB is just that launching point for an ecosystem. And if an ecosystem doesn't fully support what SHIB is, they will not include them in on any other part of the ecosystem. So as I started to think about that and I started to argue back and forth, I felt like we were going around in circles because they kept telling me that it's about the three-legged monster when in fact, it's not about this three-legged monster where you have Shib, Bone, and Leash. It's about Shib being that massive support, that base to where they're building, and then now they have all of these other little pieces that they're adding onto it. Or you can look at it like this. Let's say Lance Armstrong, a very skilled biker, right? He can ride a very long way, knows how to ride a bike. He would never fall off a bike. Shiba Inu is Lance Armstrong's bike, but you have Bone and Leash that are the training wheels. That's basically what we see it as or the way that I see it, because there's no way in hell that Lance Armstrong is falling off that bike, but those training wheels are always there to do something, I guess. So that's the way that I look at it. Hopefully that makes sense. But when we look at everything that has been launched, right? We look at, Shiboshis. We look at land. We look at even looking at the burn portal. I understand how that you could take that as how is that not supporting SHIB? But you look at Wellies, you look at John Richmond and all of that. One, the thought of Wellies to do this thing with SHIB is interesting to me, right? Because one, it's going to happen in the future. Two, we don't know what SHIB they're talking about. Is this SHIB version 2 that they're now talking about? Because no burns have happened yet. So they're waiting for Shibarium to launch in order to do it on the Shibarium platform, which means this new version of Shiba Inu is going to be burned, one that's controlled by this ecosystem rather than the monster that we know as Shiba Inu, that huge, supply that was there, and everybody that obviously supported the decentralized token there, that will be no longer a thing, and now it's this token that's part of a centralized ecosystem, really. So it kind of gets me worried because you start to look at everything that was implemented and everything that's planning on being implemented, and it seems like everything wants to use Shibarium, which would be this version 2 token, and it would be flowing through the Ethereum or the layer 2 platform, which would be less fees, but it's not the SHIB we once knew, right? We all love. So that's what kind of bothers me, and I hate migrations because I know we're going to have that issue to where people start to create conversations like this. It's not the old Shiba Inu. It's not the decentralized Shiba Inu that we know, right? It's it's whatever the hell they want to create it to be. Like, that's what it's all about to them. So it bothers me not knowing exactly what this is going to be. And as I started to put all the pieces together, you literally put every piece together, there's a reason why everything was created before Shibarium, right? Shibarium is that launching point to migrate people over because they force people into so many other places that support this ecosystem that now Shibarium is the only option, or I guess they want to make it seem that way. So it bothers me so much now. And now I'm starting to understand why they kick people that talk about, any type of burn through utility. They, kick people that talk about, Shiba Inu and building an ecosystem around Shiba Inu, because they don't want people to build an ecosystem around Shiba Inu, not until they're done, not until they figure out a new Shiba that they can launch, that they can control. So this is freaking bothering the hell out of me, but I do want to take it step by step. You know that I tend to, not overreact, but, respond aggressively whenever I hear something that might not go the way of the people. Again, there's 1.1 million holders that know what Shiba Inu can be and what we really want it to be. But this new token that could be created, I mean, who's to say that they don't migrate over first? Who's to say that they don't own a larger portion of it? Who's to say that they don't do anything malicious with it? I really don't know. And I'm speaking like this is my mind speaking. Don't kill the messenger, and don't say that this is FUD in any way. I'm just talking to you guys and, speaking my mind. This is my opinion. I'm not behind any of the development. But again, every time you put all these pieces together, understand, they launched Shiboshis, they launched the land, they launched Bone, they launched Leash, they launched Shiba Swap, they launched all of these different things that seem like they don't find a way to support SHIB in any way, besides you creating basically taking, or what is it called? Adding pictures. There we go. You add the pictures and logos to your land. You're able to burn off Shiba Inu right now, right? You rename your plots of land. You can burn off Shiba Inu. Shiboshis, you can burn off Shiba Inu. But when it comes to all of the future state stuff, when it comes to burning with wellies, that's through the new Shibarium platform. So that's version 2. Right? When it comes to maybe John Richmond, version 2 as well. When it comes to even them establishing you being able to basically lease plots of land with SHIB, that could also be through Shibarium as well. So all of these different pieces could be through Shibarium. Now, I don't know how much support they're putting into Shiba Inu because everything else has been flowing around the ecosystem and not pushing back to Shiba Inu. So it's making it look like they're not putting a lot of stock in supporting the old token because that is the old token, right? So again, it bothers me. I don't like version 2s. I don't like migrations. I really want some sort of an explanation, because in my opinion, what's the difference between something that should have been created as, Shibarium, where it should have been Ethereum 2.0 or Ethereum 2 to trade to, Shiba Inu, right? Just like you would do over in the Loopring platform, right? You trade basically, and I mean, maybe you have to go through some coding and all this other stuff, which I don't really know about. I don't really truly understand all of that. So there may be another issue there. But if Ethereum ends up doing what they're doing, launching, Ethereum 2 and everything finds a way to officially automatically migrate over to Ethereum 2, and now you can trade Ethereum to Shiba Inu on that new Ethereum blockchain, that new Ethereum network, then you would see less fees, and you also don't have that version 2 there. So what's the difference between Ethereum launching something and, this Shibarium launching something? Well, maybe it's the fact that you're creating a new coin with Shibarium and you wouldn't be creating a new coin with Ethereum. So that's where I start to, my head kind of turns, and I'm just like, I don't know what to think about this because I'm not a part of the creation. I'm just giving my opinion. This is all my opinion. So you let me know what you think. It's definitely interesting to me and something we're going to have to keep our eye on. But I can tell you for a fact, I am not migrating over. I'm not. If it's literally something to where it is a migration and it's moving over to a whole new coin, I am not migrating over. That's not happening. Because then this is something brand new. I will have to look into all of that detail. But this definitely doesn't, line up with me very well, So it's something that I'm worried about, and I think everybody else should be worried about too. Just because I know there's a lot of people that don't support migrations either, and we need to look out for it. So I'll keep my eye on it, and I'll let you guys know what I think about it, because I know there are a lot of people that wanted to know my opinion on any type of migration or a version 2 coin. But know that I'm not for a version 2 coin, and I will not be migrating over. I'm not that type of person. If it's a forced migration, then yes, but there's no forced migration if they have no control over the first contract. That first contract, that original coin, is always going to be there. Anyone can build a community around Shiba Inu, and it seems like they're doing a great job of building a community around Shiba Inu, but not adding Shiba Inu into it. Maybe they'll add their own Shiba Inu version 2, but it's not going to be the original Shiba Inu that we all knew, we all loved, and it's kind of disappointing to think that way. So hopefully we can have a change of heart here, and something can change where we don't have that migration. But I don't know how they would do that if they don't control the contract or control any changes in the original coin or token. So guys, make sure that like button. I know this is like a very touchy subject because it borders on the line of FUD and, kind of not knowing what's going to take place. It's really just by, hearsay. They basically said that, yes, there will be a migration to a new token, a version 2. And that's what did bother me. I didn't want to continue to touch on that because I felt like that may have been a touchy subject, and they don't have the answers as to what it's going to be and what it's going to all include, and all the details there. So of course they don't, because they never really do. I'm sure they do, but they don't want to share it with us. But anyways, make sure you guys hit that like button. Let me know what you think. If you guys want to talk to me, go over to the Discord group. The link is in the description. It's the first link in the description. We have 1,400 people that are now a part of that Discord group. Sorry for the transparency. But yeah, I'm probably gonna have a bunch more videos like this with this shirt, because I'm not going up there and changing. So yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one, and I will catch you guys in the next video. See ya.